Hi everyone, welcome to the Facebook Live session. I'm Avanne Dubash. We'll be talking about how the markets fared today and of course get your perspective on the movers and shakers. Like, share and do comment on the video. Well, for starters, today was a day when you did have, some decisive consolidation kicking into the equity markets. In fact, the general tone from most of the experts is that now brace yourself for more consolidation. Even the election jitters, if you will, seem to have kicked in. Earnings are also going to start, and going by all counts, it's not going to be any sort of a blockbuster set of quarterly numbers. You've also got crude oil prices, and one can't ignore the fact that they're sitting at 5-month highs, perched at $70 to the barrel. So that seems to remain a concern as well. The only thing that's really driving our markets right now is the fact that it's a liquidity-driven rally. That is fairly supportive. But all of these factors do need to be taken into cognizance as well. So how did we shape up for trade on Wednesday? Well, by the time we closed, it was down nearly 90 points on the Nifty, so 11,600. That was not nowhere to be seen. 11,580 thereabouts is where we closed. For the Sensex, we were down 370 points. It came to the broad market, so the mid-cap index was down 0.33%. The small-cap index managed to hold its head above the green line, but it was no runaway gains. Today, the pressure came in from finance. The PSU Bank Index was in the red. The Nifty Bank, by the way, was down 300 points. You had no support from infrastructure, energy, media, FMCG, and even IT, by the way, was in the red. So real estate and pharma, those were your two sectors that managed to hold out. Big drags in trade today came from the likes of Airtel. That stock was down nearly 3%. Hindalco was very jittery. Asian Paints sat it out. TCS, the HDFC Twins, UPL was in the red. Tata Steel, JSW Steel, that's why you saw pressure on the metals. You had a Gale that was down and out, something like SBI, a lot of other banking names like IndusInd Bank, ICICI Bank. Indiabulls Housing was in the red as well. On the upside, though, Tata Motors, pretty smart gains, 4.5%. Wipro stood out in trade today. HUL had a good run. Adani Ports, Cipla, IOC and BPCL were in the green. Coal India lent a helping hand, and even Bajaj Auto and M&M, that's where you're seeing some traction building up. Well, let's walk you through the stocks and news. Multiple block deals took place in HDFC Bank today, just as ET now told you. I understand that sources say nearly 1 crore shares was offloaded. So that was a massive block deal that took place. Meantime, disruption at the Hindalco plant, and that kept the stock under pressure. You had Vodafone Idea, the 25,000 crore rupee rights issue opening. The management told ET now that the Industar monetization is well on track. Meantime, you had Jet Airways, and sources are indicating now that the bids for the airline are now likely to be extended. We'll have to wait and watch as to who are the parties and what is going to happen with the rescue plan, because that has really been eagerly anticipated by investors and even by flyers. You also had Lakshmi Vilas Bank. The board is going to mull raising funds on the 12th of April, so watch out for that. Now, from the broader end of the market, there were quite a few stocks that were under pressure. You had Lakshmi Vilas Bank, as I said, in the red. DLF as well was a big pain point today. Century Ply, Airtel, Cox & Kings, something like PNB Housing lost out today. You had Serra Sanitary Ware in the red. Page Industries was at 23,800 thereabouts. Orient Cement looked rather weak. Something like Advanced Enzymes, ICICI Securities, also some stocks that were looking rather tempered in trade today. On the upside, though, 10% on IBREL. Infibeam, fabulous run today. J&K Bank really stood out. Praj Industries, Ujjivan, something like Oberoi Realty, Vardhaman, Indocount was in the green. Karur Vysya Bank as well really stood out in trade today. But now it's clearly going to be a bit of consolidation that may set in. Remember, the rest of the globe as well, as a handover wasn't very encouraging. But it's not that we've really been taking cues from what's been happening across the globe. Do remember, it's going to be elections come tomorrow, very crucial. That's going to be monitored, may move the needle for market sentiment to a great extent. And then, of course, on Friday, it's going to be TCS and Infosys. They're going to deliver their report card. They'll really set the tone for what the IT industry is going to expect, and then we're going to be bombarded with a whole host of earnings as well. So today 11,600, not really on the screen, but we'll have to wait and watch what pans out for tomorrow in tomorrow's trading session as well. But we've got a lot as well that's lined up tomorrow. In fact, on the market, we will be having lots of discussions as well that will be lined up. So we'll get in our technical guest to walk us through their picks. Not just that, at 9:20 a.m. tune in. Nilesh Shah, MD CEO and Vision Capital, joins in. He talks about whether we're going to continue to see consolidation in the markets, his expectations from the earnings season, his top bets. We also have Swaminathan Iyer, who will be with us, joining in to give us his view on the SWOT analysis for the election, opinion on the dance of democracy and what really happens as the Lok Sabha election kicks off. And 10:15 a.m., a big global voice, Peter Brandt, founder and CEO of Factor LLC, will be joining in. He'll be telling us about his pecking order within the developed markets, where India stands and how to spot key trends. So lots lined up. Come tomorrow. Tune into ET now. And of course, do remember to like, share and comment on this video.